In this question, the principal explains to us that right to move to the Supreme Court by way of appropriate proceedings under Article 38 of the Constitution cannot be abridged, abrogated or taken away by the state through enactment of law, because this right to move to the Supreme Court is a fundamental right. Now, second part of the principle explains to us that by virtue of the doctrine of basic structure, it cannot be curtailed even by the constitutional amendment, as judicial review itself is one of the essential elements of the basic structure of the Constitution. Now, the facts in the present question are: the Supreme Court promulgated and added a rule to the Supreme Court rules requiring the persons approaching it under Article 32 of the Constitution of India to furnish a particular sum as security, being a condition precedent to hearing of their petition under Article 32. That is, a particular sum of money as security was a condition precedent. Now, a public spirited lawyer challenged this rule as being violative of Article 32 itself. In this question, the correct answer is A, that is, X shall succeed in his action. The reason why A is the right answer is that the financial obligation, that is, which the facts clearly provide that a particular sum of money as security is to be deposited. Now, this financial obligation will create a burden on the petitioner. That is, if the petitioner failed to deposit this certain security, then he would fail, then the petition would fail on the account itself, on this account itself. That is, if the person is unable to furnish the security in the Supreme Court, then he will not be able to move to Supreme Court in case there is a violation of his any of the fundamental rights. Now, since the person will not be able to move to the Supreme Court under Article 32, then again his fundamental right will be violated. Now, the reason for this being is the principle clearly provides that right to move to the Supreme Court by way of appropriate proceedings guaranteed to all the persons under Article 32 of the Constitution of India for the purpose of enforcement of Part 3 rights, that is the fundamental rights, cannot be abrogated, abridged or taken away by state through enactment of a law, because this right to move to the Supreme Court is a fundamental right. So if a person is unable to furnish the security, then in a way his petition would be not entertained in the Supreme Court of India, and if his petition is not entertained, then it violates his basic fundamental right to move to the Supreme Court under Article 32, making A the correct answer. That is, X shall succeed in his action, because this law, that is the law which provides that the rule which provides that certain security has to be furnished, is completely incoherent with the basic structure of the Constitution, making A the correct answer.